Alright, hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're taking a look at a paid mod. This is the Captain's Matter by Coradic. This is a 100 credit mod, and basically what it allows you to do is it enhances the gameplay loop when it comes to ship captains and pilots, basically. And it essentially gives you an alternative way to deal with ship crews when it comes to boarding. So, yeah, so basically it says here, when you board a hostile ship, you normally have two choices. Eliminate the crew. Once the crew is gone, you can either capture the ship or abandon it or leave. The problem with that system is captain's the same as crew, and killing the captain and then undocking allows the ship to regenerate health and continue fighting. With Captain Matters, the crew will have a chance, configurable in game thing, to surrender if the captain is killed, unconscious, or persuaded. So this mod actually works alongside Coradic's two mods. So it works alongside his diplomacy skill, social skills extended, really cool mod. I covered it. Basically adds the diplomacy skills to the to kind of the aim reticle, instead of having to bring up the scanner, so it works similar. And then it works with the non-lethal framework, which is again another one of Cordic's mod. But yeah, so we're going to be reviewing it as is. So let's go check it out, shall we? I will say I test this out on live stream on Tuesday. I do. I like to do live reviews, and I will say myself and Cordic, we were kind of talking about this mod and stuff. He was like telling me about it. I was really excited for it and stuff. And we was also talking about like another mod. Cordic likes to tell me about stuff that he's working on. I'm always like, dude's a fucking wizard. It's insane. But when I came in here, let's just say Crimson being Crimson, I completely butchered the initial kind of what it is. So we load into the game anyway, and we have our gameplay options. And you'll see here, if we scroll down, I did not enable the mod. We will be back. All right, so we're in game now. And I will say, first and foremost, I'm a big fan of Cordic's mod. Dude's a wizard when it comes to like mod stuff. So like at 100 credits, it's a no-brainer, honestly. But you know, we're gonna do a review of it. We got to do a review of it. So yeah. So you go to gameplay settings and you have Captain Matters, Surrender Chance, Unorganized Factions, Organized Factions, Disciplined Factions. I don't know why Disciplined Factions is there twice. I think that's supposed to say Fanatic Factions. I will actually let Coradic know that now. So yeah, so basically, these options will determine whether or not when the captain is killed, knocked out, or persuaded using diplomacy, the crew will surrender. So just for the purpose of this mod, we're going to pump all of these to 100. Now, here's the thing. When I was reviewing this, you can also set it so lock captain's locker, which means that when it's enabled, captain's lockers have a chance to be locked and will be unlocked through diplomacy against the captain or by using a digiping. So, in the base version of the game, okay, without any of the the mod add-ons, you will have two ways to basically make the crew surrender: either killing the captain themselves or using the diplomacy skill, which is this one here. Okay. So we're going to go and we're going to board a ship. Now, technically speaking, every faction has a quote-unquote captain, but some of them aren't as prevalent, I suppose you could say. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the eye, and we're going to do it with the UC first and foremost. We're going to basically board them just to kind of show you how it would work. Now, the one little kind of criticism I have, right, is that it currently, with how it works and with how the game is set up, the captains will usually be on the bridge, and that is usually 9 times out of 10 it's on the other side of the kind of the POI dungeon maze of the ship, right? So that's something that can be a little bit frustrating. Like, let's say for instance, if you're just playing normally and you want to kind of, let's say you want to actually make it so the crew isn't hostile, you would have to either sneak, which is possible, or you would have to use or you would have to use the knock people out, which in the base game you can certainly do that. You can definitely do that in the base game. But yeah, just a little bit of caveat. So like, you can obviously, what I'm going to do, which is not really how you would normally do, stop shooting, we'll be back. All right, so we have disabled his engines. We're not going to board him. Everything Crimson, why are you boarding a UC ship? And the reason I'm using the UC as an example is because with the Ecliptics and with the Varun, while they do have a captain, they don't have, like, it actually, one of them will be always classed as the captain, but it's kind of hard to figure out who the captain is because they don't look different. The Crimson Fleet will have a captain, and the captain will actually look different and is labeled as a captain, and with the UC and stuff, they're labeled as captains. I'm just going to show you, so we're going to board. But yeah, this is, the one thing is I will be rushing towards the captain to try and get rid of them. As you can see, everyone wants to shoot, bang, bang us. We're going to go up. Hello, Gary. I wish I didn't disable the grav drive. Now, see, with big ships like this, kind of one of the problems is that look, if you're the sort of person who goes gun blazing and you don't really care, then this probably isn't the mod for you. But if you are, let's say, for instance, you're pairing it with the non-lethal framework, or you're just going to be sneaky, you would probably really like this. We're trying to make our way to the... Now, I'm going to not shoot them, but my companions are definitely going to shoot them. How's it going? Also, it's weird that you see security are on the ship.
Give me some cover.
Hello, excuse me. Where is the cap? Right, here's the captain here, right? So I'm gonna save here. We're gonna try and... So remember, we're at 100%, so we're looking for the captain. Where's the captain? There's the captain. I'm gonna aim at him. We're gonna aim at the captain. Captain. Oh, Crimson didn't get the perk. Good job. So this is also why it works alongside Cortex mod, because as you can see, with I have diplomacy, I have to bring up the scanner. We're gonna scan, press A, diplomacy. He stands down. Everyone stands down immediately.
You can't be here.
So they're all chill now with me. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to loot. Now, if you try, one of the things though you got to be careful with, don't talk to them. So when you do that, I believe you lose your bounty, but obviously we're still trespassing. He's following me though, so yeah, I can loot his stuff. Now, if I loot them, he's gonna see me steal. Now, if I talk to him specifically, yeah, okay.
Wait, you're on the wanted list.
So this is something again that's...
Special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for a meet.
So I'm going to say I'm not going anywhere with you. So I think, yeah, so that's a bit of a... Thankfully, they don't actually fight you. But yeah. That's pretty cool. So now I can steal the stuff and I can leave. And nobody will shoot me. There'll probably be someone dead here because more than likely Cora brutally murdered someone. Yeah, it's a pretty, oh yeah, they're dead. It's a pretty simple mod in terms of like, you know, like it basically does what it says on the tin. I think it'll be very useful for people who are, let's say, people who again, if you want a stealth or if you're using one of the various like a kind of like using the specific mods that work well with this. I think if you're the sort of person who kind of goes gun blazing, because that's like currently that's the biggest problem with again, because this is just meant to be a kind of a mod that kind of enhances the vanilla. It doesn't really, Cordic doesn't like to mess with vanilla things specifically because he doesn't want, you know, if there's any conflict, which, yeah. Because of that, that's just the way the game kind of is set out, is the captain is at the end, and it's kind of meant to be kind of the boss. That's why he's always at the end, because usually he gives you good loot. But we will really quickly, we will go board another ship. Now, again, we've got a bounty of a lot of money. So we're going to try and go... I'm trying to think, where would we go? I was trying to get the Crimson Fleet to jump me, but I don't know if the Crimson Fleet actually, like, attack you. All right, there's a list colonist. Can I board these guys? I don't know. No. I think they're gonna jump. Right. Are you fucking invincible? Oh, you're not. I just can't aim. There we go. I can't board them. Lol, my bad. They don't count. Well, looks like you're dying. No list people were harmed in the creation of this video. Right, so we're gonna go to... We're just basically looking for a ship to kind of board. Hopefully we get this. But yeah, it's a really cool mod. It's 100 credits. If it's your sort of thing, I definitely recommend it. I let Cordic know about that kind of typing issue, and he is going to work on a settler slipstream. Yeah. Right, so we're gonna try to steal this ship again. Oh, this is a UC ship, so it's gonna kind of be similar situation. Again, like I was saying, so it does work with... It works with like House Varun and stuff, but again, with House Varun it's a little bit tricky because House Varun doesn't have like an actual quote-unquote captain. Like you know, there's... Whereas in this, you see like the captains are actually named as captain. House Varun don't name their one captain. And I think Ecliptics might be the same. I know the Crimson Fleet. So obviously what you could do is you could sneak on the bridge and literally you could just basically gung-ho everyone. Let's... Yeah, just be warned of that. Like when I did my testing on stream, oh, traders, hello. Against like the Crimson, or against the House Varun, it was basically almost impossible to try and convince them to chill. Hello? Homesteader captain. No, don't die. Don't die. Hold on now. Whoa. Diplomacy. Bam. Stand down. Everybody stand down. I'm in charge here. Remember that. Give me your money. I'm taking all of this. Nice. Ooh, Ashta. That's all mine. All right. Thank you. You've been amazing to rob. I apologize about your dead compatriot. She shot me and the bullets deflected and hit her. Oh, there's two. Ooh, okay. All right, Gary, we're going to need to space all of them. I don't want this getting back to UC space. All right, but that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, there is some caveats to the mods, but that's just how it is. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.